Hey guys, welcome back to more DC Universe. This is SH, and let's keep going on the quest chain. There's a race right here. I did say I was going to show you guys one of these last time. Or, not a race, more an acrobat challenge. And you get emblems for doing these.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So all you do is turn on your movement mode and you go through these rings. It's pretty standard open world stuff. There's a lot of games that use this mechanic, and honestly it kind of is I just feel meh about it. Like, it's just running. I mean, like, they do get way more challenging later, but this doesn't seem like an area where you'd want to spend a lot of your time. And I can see it becoming something like, oh, I'm doing this to get the emblems, or oh, I'm doing this to get the achievements for more skill points. So they'll end up forcing you to do these eventually, maybe. Or maybe not, because maybe once you get super high level, there'll be nothing really stopping you, or maybe there's a cap on your skill points or something like that, so you won't even have to do it anyway. But let's follow this quest arrow and go over to the quest zone and do this. Oh, I have a new power because I leveled up just then. So yeah, let's keep going in the shapeshifting and let's get Primal Wolf form and see what that's all about. And I'll use that once I get to the quest zone. Oh, so these things right here, these are collections. You can get just like these little things. It says Guide to Cathedral Square. So I go into my inventory and it says collection, Gotham Gazette guides not collected, cannot sell. So you can't even sell these. You just right click, add them and accept, add them to your collection. If you get the whole collection, they usually give you like a bonus thing, like a new item skin or some item or something. You get something for your hard work. Green Wolf! Ooh, I get super speed. That's pretty cool. So this is super speed then. These things are little radio command things.
GCPD file, Knuckles Farrelly, wanted on multiple counts of assault and battery.
So you collect those just like the other stuff. Wow, I think I don't do as much damage in this wolf form as I thought I was going to. Maybe there's some combos to learn or something. Oh, that's one of my guys. Oh, I think this is just brawling.
Request assistance.
Maybe not. I don't know. I can't tell yet. It may unlock more stuff as you like actually level up your weapons. I'm not exactly sure how like shape-shifting works. This is the first time I've played a nature character. Would be, yeah, I can actually still roar inside this form, so that's good to know. So it looks like you'll be able to use some of your abilities in polymorph forms. See, look at those. That's like really low damage.
1199, request assistance.
There's some good numbers, I guess. I'm gonna switch back though for now. So a lot of the quests are actually set up like this. The kind of go-to area, do 2 or 3 objectives, finish the quest, you turn in. When you turn in, you don't even have to like leave the area usually, depending on the quest you're doing, I guess. Because usually there's quest givers around the area where you're actually questing, and there's achievements for doing all those side quests in the little like story part you're doing, because they kind of break up each part into segments. Usually there's like 3 quests before each kind of dungeon. And then you go through the dungeon. There's usually like 2 quests inside the dungeon as well. You go in and go through that. And then there's a boss at the end of an iconic villain, or hero in this case, probably. And then after you're done with that, you get one of those sweet comic strip video things. And then you kind of just keep going. So there we go. See, I just finished that one. Press J to get into my journal.
No matter how many
And
cops
you get all this stuff right away when you press complete.
To protect and serve. Even fewer now, thanks to you.
So it's a good chance to show you guys the stats. See, as you saw, the feed I put on was all plus. So it shows you right there exactly what you're going to be losing or gaining on the left side there. And these boots that I got in the tutorial are really crappy, and those boots that I got just now are like way better. So that's how
You're doing
you can
great
tell.
on pest control, kid, but those Killjoy police are ruining my party. They're rounding up Falcone gangsters and shipping them off to the Hooskow. And they've confiscated my lovely explosives. Oh, this will never do. Find the poor slobs and get them out before the cop.
GCPD file.
Oh,
Match
those
Malone.
things cut off the communicator message, I guess. So it's no good, but I guess we'll just
You're
have to
doing
deal with
great
that.
on pest control,
Oh,
kid.
looks like here it is again.
Those Killjoy police are ruining my party. They're rounding up
I don't know
Falcone
why
gangsters and
decided to
shipping
play
them
again.
off to the Hooskow. And they've
But they're still working out a lot of the
lovely
kinks. This is
explosives.
like a
Oh, this will
3-week-old
never do.
game.
Find the poor slobs and get them out before the cop book them.
So long as you're on the job, there are people all over the city who might reward you a little extra for a job well done. Let
That's
me show
also
you
a
one
little bit of a
now.
problem.
Take everything you can
The
get,
auto-targeting
right?
is good for, like, if there's not a lot of stuff around you. Because, as you saw right there, I pretty much was facing that guy. I was just sitting there, attacking him, and my guy turns around and does like a pile driver thing on the car. Hey guys, sorry about that. There was someone at the door. Went out to go check, and it looks like I died. So that's a good idea, or good chance, to show you guys what it's like when you die. You pretty much just get knocked out for 10 seconds. If someone can pick you up from your faction within 10 seconds, you can actually just stand up right there with like really low health. So pretty much everyone kind of has like a revive, but the time to do that is really short, and anything that goes on around you pretty much interrupts you. So it's not like ideal. They could probably do with like increasing the time a bit. So yeah, after you get knocked down for 10 seconds, the only thing you can do is press the escape button and get teleported back to your hub. And you take some durability damage. Yes, there is repairs and stuff in this game. So you take some durability damage, and then you are just on your way again. So there's not much downtime. There's no walking back to your corpse or anything like that. Professor Daft!
The big J loves him some shiny. Go get him some cosmetics.
Might as well just pick that up for later. Don't have to do it right now. Because usually those quests you get in the open world are done along with the other stuff. You just kind of kill stuff around. Usually it's drops or something like that. Nothing too fancy here. To be honest, the quest structure is very minimal, except for the dungeons. The dungeons are probably the best part of this game, the solo dungeons anyway. Some of the 5-mans, or 4-mans, sorry, actually go on for a little too long. They give you some really ridiculous objectives to do sometimes that take like 10 minutes apiece. And you're usually fighting or activating consoles or doing something like that on the way, but generally speaking, that isn't too great. You'd rather be like fighting villains or doing something like that. Oh. I've been not even doing anything. Vito!
I got a job for you from Carmine Falcone himself. He wants some GCPD rookies
Guess
on
that
his payroll.
kind of shows you
Bouncing
Welcome
knuckles off
to
the heads
Big
of
how you can just get
Burger
lost in
Royal.
combat. Like, you just kind of just
Special today,
get into
the
it.
Baby Belly Yummy Tummy
That's
Meal with a
one of the
free
good things
carton
about this
Smiling
game. The
Best
combat
milk.
is actually
May I take your order?
really good, really interactive. It's really fun to just kind of like beat up some dudes. Another good thing is, see that how that guy was, he's fighting the same mobs I am, and you might say, hey, that guy is trying to steal your mob. Actually, he's not, because there's kind of a universal party system going on. As long as you participated in most of the fight, you get credit. Or if I do this and then that guy came over here and talked to him for me, I would still get credit for that. And that is really nice. It means there isn't as much waiting around. You just kind of can keep killing stuff and you just keep going.
I got this one. Get these cuffs off. Got yourself a deal. Man down. Hey, get me out of these.
See, I still got credit for that one, even though I didn't talk to him, and that's the only thing you can do with that person. Oh, there's a lot of guys that all of a sudden just aggro to me. This game can also be really about just like stun locking people, especially in PvP. But when you use your breakout ability, that gets you, or that lets you be invulnerable for like 3 seconds or something like that. Really short amount of time, but you can pretty much set up your own stuff while you're doing that.